Yeah, go ahead.
Earlier in the week, President Biden signed into law the Respect for Marriage Act.
Okay.
And what that states is that the new law prohibits states from denying the validity of out-of-state marriages based on sex, race, and ethnicity. Also, interracial marriages. Now, let's think about that. When we think about interracial marriages, we're taught as Americans to think of the dark side of that. So when we think of interracial marriages, what's the first thing that comes to mind? A marriage between who? A person of color and a white person.
Yeah.
Caucasian.
That burns my ass because interracial to me is the marriage of two people of two different ethnicities. Am I right or wrong?
If words have meaning for a reason,
Exactly.
I'm a believer
so now let's
in
consider this.
Words meaning something.
Why is it when we think about interracial marriages, we only think about that, but it's okay for a French person to marry an Italian person and an Italian person to marry a Jew or a German
Because that's
to
nationality.
marry a Russian? Is that not interracial?
No, that's nationality.
No.
They part of the white race.
I understand that.
I feel
but
what
I'm
you're
just
saying. I like
what
your
you know what I'm
argument,
saying.
though.
Yeah.
I'm playing
I like the
devil's
argument.
advocate.
I
I
guess-
like your argument.
I
I'm
guess
just
the
playing
point that
devil's
I'm trying to make is I'm tired of them using negative words and phrases that pertain to us. I think that we should make some kind of grassroots effort to eradicate that kind of talk. So I'm going to say this, and I hope people don't take this in the wrong context, but I am not a black man. I am an African American man. The word black has too many negative connotations behind it for me to accept individuals calling me black.
Interesting. Because I consider myself to be a full-time black man.
And I understand that because that's what you're taught. As an American, you're black. But understand...
That's what I identify as. But that's okay.
You can be what you want to be
right
in this country.
That's why I totally respect your right to call yourself what you decide to call yourself. I agree.
Am I not of African heritage?
As you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cannot be African American. If an Italian American can be an Italian American,
I agree with you. Listen, I agree with you. I'm not like...
Yeah, and I'm not trying to ask for an agreement.
No. Well, but my point is, like, I'm not necessarily, like, to do a callback to what you were talking about, I'm not married to these terms.
Right.
So, like, I could use black or African American interchangeably. I'm not, like, emotionally tied or to either one. I can use them interchangeably.
Right.
However, I'm super mindful when I'm in, like, mixed spaces with white people, when white people, I'm on whatever type of time they're on. So if white people decide that they would like to use the term African American to describe me, then I'd say European American to describe them.
And that's okay.
Right, because it's accurate. Now
And
if they
they
say
don't mind
black,
that.
now yes they do. Yes they do. In the spaces that I've been in, yes they do.
Well, they look at it as us trying to be uppity.
No.
Trying to one up.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. The look that I see is discomfort, and it might be discomfort for the very reason that you're mentioning.
Absolutely.
But the look in the faces that I'm seeing in the body language, I'm interpreting as discomfort. But it very well be exactly what you're saying it is.
And it was so funny that I wish y'all could have been in Tops with me today, because I stop in Tops every day before I go to work. And there was this older white man in the store, and he was like ranting and raving about if he was president, if he ever became head of this country, how he would shut down the borders to all of these Mexican Americans and all of these Africans and this and that. And I looked at him and I said, "Excuse me, sir, you do realize I'm an African American, right? And not only that, but a lot of Mexicans have African blood in them. They may not admit it, but if you look at the history of the Mexican people and even the Latin people in general, most of them are based in an African race.
Yeah, there was slavery and subjugation
and I said,
in
and we
Latin
all,
America 100 years before it happened in North America, where we at.
And we all came to this country from somewhere. Right. America was based on people coming from other places. So if you would close the border, they always do that, but that's another story. So if you close the borders, then the immigration aspect of our country goes away. So what is it you're trying to say? And he stumbled over his words and everything. And I just looked at him, you know what? Have a nice day. Because if you want to sit there and you want to listen to the news and form your own opinion because you're too ignorant to understand.
Yeah, that's not his own opinion. That's the opinion he was given.
He was given.
That's the opinion he was given.
That I was trying to make.
That's the opinion he was given.
That's the point I was trying to make. So, you know, God bless him. And, you know, like I told him,
or
have a nice day.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Anything you want to add, bro? You want to jump in here?
Nah, y'all pretty much killed that. I got that one.
All right.